India, and to recognizing the essential role that libraries play as a guardian of knowledge and pillars of learning and research. In the spirit of this celebration, the Library Advisory Committee, jointly with IQAC, is delighted to organize today's national webinar on legal research in the age of AI. This webinar will provide valuable insights into how artificial intelligence is reshaping the landscape of legal research, making it more efficient, accurate, and impactful for law students, academics, and legal professionals. We are privileged to have with us Dr. K.S. Ashok Kumar Sir, Chief Librarian and the Campus Director of the Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University, who will guide us through the modern approaches and tools for AI-powered legal research. I request our principal ma'am to address the participants and share her thoughts before we commence the session.
Thank you. So good morning all, and good morning sir, and I'm really thankful for you for accepting our invitation. And today we are celebrating National Library Day on a platform with the concept of AI in a legal research, which is very much important nowadays, which we can see. So the main thing about what even I feel, whether truthness of the record through the AI can be considered or not, whether it will be acceptable by the society. So there are many concepts. If we see even somewhere it is acceptable where AI cannot be used in the judgment in the court platforms. So this is very important thing to be known, whether this kind of research activity will be in legal research. This will play a very important role through the AI. So this artificial intelligence, of course our students are very enthusiastic to listen to you sir, and all the way you have accepted our invitation. So whatever clarification about this concept you will give today, that may be going to be fruitful for our students. So I really wish to hear you sir, and really thankful for you for accepting our invitation. Thank you so much sir.
Thank you very much for your introductory note, madam. Yes, so what you say is very right. Whether the AI tools can be utilized as authenticative for the society usage. Wherever there is a development, the two coins will always be there. One is positive side, and the next one is negative aspect. Where we use mostly, negative part only grab that advantages and technologies. So that is the reason the real aspects or introduction or invention of the technology is not reaching to the society. That may be the one of the reason, but AI will, it is a tool, it is not a master always. Suppose AI, if you introduce AI tools in the learning environment, it is absolutely very good for the students when the teacher is not available, or when the schools are on, we we used that during the period of COVID, extraordinarily utilized the technology inventions. Because of that only we crossed the COVID period without any troubles and tribulations, or otherwise we would have been faced a lot of issues. Thank you very much, madam, for your introductory aspects. First of all, I thank all very good morning and happy belated Librarians Day wishes from my part. You are organizing this event to commemorate the National Librarians Day. It is an excellent effort by the librarian as well as the authorities of the institution give the privileges to the librarian to organize. And it is not a big deal, but it is an every bit and piece of activities will make everybody's life to develop, to facilitate the importance of the technology, as well as moreover many people will aware the National Librarians Day is August 12th. That is very important. Shall I share my PPT?
Yes, sir, please.
Is it visible? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Fine, thank you. This is the right topic in that right juncture. Thank you for the librarian providing these opportunities to share about the legal research. What is the research usually undertake the lot of skills you required. For that, you have to the aptitude and attitude is very essential. Previous days, the research is we have to go through the literature. For that, collecting the data itself, it is a huge task. You have to go here and there, search books and journals. Getting books and journal articles is very difficult. For that, only document delivery service has been introduced. Wherever you are, you can send a postcard to the National Library Calcutta or National Library INSDOC from Bangalore. They will send the photocopies of the articles. But now in the AI, it is very easy to get the information from wherever throughout the world within a fraction of a second. That's very important. This technology is sophisticated, so we can get it. Now the legal research is becoming interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary approach is playing very important, and that impact of the AI will play a major role. First, we will go for a definition of a research. How the research is. It is not nothing but a systematic investigation of any identified problem or any identified hypothesis. This is the research. Such knowledge or any systematic investigation to establish the facts. That's all. So these are different types or they're available. For that, etymology is the word research derives from the French researching, from the researcher. So to search closely where searcher means to search. So you have to research mean research, search again and again. That's a research. Tools for the research, where you can do the research, where you can search for the materials, where you can search for the information. These are some of the places where books and original materials. For legal, there is many things or case laws and different statutory text, official gazettes, non-official documents, legal periodical, legal indexes, dictionaries, encyclopedias, monographs, and all things are available. Research have different types and methods. Most probably in the legal research will function on a doctrinal research. Now the recent advancement, because the impact on society, the empirical methods also will be very essential. Hence, the tools of research also had to be updated according to the society inventions and new things coming to the society. Empirical is the best method to be studied, so that will say the need of that society. So, just I will give a slight light on what is the information, what is the sources of information. I think most of the people are new first years or some.
Sir, sorry to disturb you, but slide is not change.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. This is a source of information. Based on the sources only, the research will be conducted. It depends upon three types of sources: primary and secondary, tertiary sources. By way of communication, formal communication, that is journals, books, almanacs, indexing. Based on that, the next is the speeches. What now I am doing is an informal communication through this some but he can learn something hearing from the lecture and assimilate all those things from the users' feedback. That research will be done on that. So the primary, what are the primary source of information is the published journals. The journals is first-hand information from that. There are second journals also available in the market. You have to be careful. The research output must be there. In recent days, what the publication trend has been changed. The journals for in the science aspects, how do you arrive this formula or this solution has to be the draft work also to be given to the publisher, then only they are publishing the articles, because to authenticate that article whether it is a real research or not, then patents, statins conference. Unpublished means there are manuscripts, letters, theses, and minutes of the meetings of the research boards. The next is secondary source of information. Primary, from primary source of information, the secondary source of information will be published for the review, for the better understanding of the people and the research scholars and students. The review journals, article reviews, textbooks, data compilations, and article indexing. These are the two secondary sources will be useful for the next level of research. Next is tertiary sources. This is from primary and secondary sources of information. You can get it as tertiary sources. These are encyclopedias, almanac, fact books, research quick starts, and library course page pathfinders. So previously, the research totally based on the print media, on the basis only they have done. This is just a evolution of information storage area. From beginning of the Stone Age, then we became a paper media. We used it. We invented a paper media. Then film media, that microfiche, microfilm, right? Magnetic tape. Then next is electronic. We will use that electronic things, floppy diskettes. Most of the people would have been forget. The new generation people won't see that floppy. What is a floppy like that? Then optical media. Now we came for CD-ROM and all those things. Optical media. Now web media. All are, we have the social media content, and we are exploring all the contents in that our website, web portal, media portal. So what will be the next due to that artificial intelligence? What will be the next thing will come? That has to be, we have to wait and watch what are the things we will go. The role of artificial intelligence, in what way it will make you more better. So we have identified what are the types of sources of law, sources of informations. Now we come to law specifically. Basically, law depends upon the legislation passed by the parliaments and state assemblies, all those things. There are different types of legislation. One is domestic, for domestic requirement. The next is community legislation or regional level. The other one is international legislation. These are this is for the better understanding of you people. What is the domestic legislation? All those things are there for domestic, and that is a statute or law, public bills, all those things.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
slide is not changing.
Why?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Domestic legislations. Here, the government will give white papers and green papers. White papers by the government proposal on a specific topic, and green papers issued less frequently. They are introductory, high-level government reports on particular area. Put forward the tentative proposals like that. That the community, this is for European. So you set up area based on the community, European community, Asian community, like that. The next one is international legislation. It is for throughout the world. They're like ICJ, ICC. These are the international commissions makes convention convents treaties process for making a peaceful society throughout the world. Even though we are everywhere, there are a lot of wars. Uh, Recently, we also Sindur, Operation Sindur, like that. So everything will happen continuously. For this, there must be some amicable solutions. For that, only this international conventions, some covenants, and peaceful to make peace among the humankinds. The next concept is this is that case laws. Case laws. Previously, we saw that what are the documentary acts and statutes, all those things. Now it is case laws. Based on that acts and parliamentary post acts and bills, the honorable courts will deliver case laws. From the case laws, there will be a lot of research is taking care of. Now, suppose if you think the bibliometrics, scientometrics, these part of things are analyzing the author's ability to how the author, you if you see that H index or I index like that, how the author is contributing to the society by scientific publications. Like that, now the jury matrix is a concept to analyze and evaluate how
Sir,
the.
again, sorry, but slide is.
Okay, man, no problem. Just you
Sir,
can.
can we share from our side?
Yeah, fine, that's good. If it is,
Okay, okay, sir. Yes, sir, we are sharing.
shall I
Yes,
stop?
yes, sir, please.
Yes. Slide
Yes.
view. Go down, no? Go down right side. Yeah, come right side. Still come right side, right side. Okay.
Yes, sir, you can start.
Yeah, it is viewable for all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can change that to next to next. Yes, this is no, previous one. So you can compare the different reports of a cases, how it is handling, what are the, how they are preparing the judgment, all those things you can analyze. The critical analysis of case laws is come uh, plays a major role in the profession of legal judges judgment delivery system. The comparative search will make the advocates very useful because how they can deliver what will be their how they can process the cases, whether it will get the benefit out of it or not, like that. Then what are the information sources available over the web? These are some of the list. I think you would have been known to that. Next slide. Electronic journals, discussion forums list, Usenet, data on software archives, email-based library catalogs, all those things. Next, the online databases, guys, for information, online setting. Just for information's sake, I have given this list. Next one. Suppose if you come for an online legal resources, there are two types of there. One is open access, the other one is commercial source. Commercial. So if it is a open access, there is, I think, if you take it to the Indian context, there is no well awareness about the open sources. See, in India, Legal Information Institute of India is there. If you visit that site, you will get all the acts and statutes and all the academic institution journals. Uh, it is have a very wider aspects of uh, case laws also. Supreme Courts, High Courts, you can see. The next is suppose online commercial. These are the international databases by subscription only accessible. We can access. The subscription is a two type. One is individual and one is IP based. Most of the institution is going by now IP based and providing e-proxy software for these things. Westlaw Inline, LexisNexis, JSTO, Clover arbitration. These are the international. The next is national online legal databases. So all these databases like Manabhadra, ACC, AR Criminal, these databases will provide all the high courts and Supreme Court judgments as well as the article portal from that. So next is search method. This is what relevant to the research. So on that basis, what is search? Suppose if you know the Boolean operators like and or not operators, like that we would have been studied prices and POPSI, all this post coordinating indexing system, prices, pre. These things are playing major role in searching. So if you have different types of search, if these suppose in the print version you can't search like these aspects. Manu search means you can search full text, legal, suppose what is the topical, what is the party wise, appellant or dependent, subject wise, suppose if you want to go by what subject, constitution, arbitration, what are the things you want, like that. The next is citation. Suppose the case laws judgment, if you want to search judgment, SEC, and the volume number, issue number, pages, you can get it like that. Act, even suppose if you want something based on the act, you can get related judgments on the act such. The other things are nominal index, subject index, judges index. Suppose I want to get judgments delivered by some specific judge, you can take it. Head notes. From the head note also I can search whether it is an this portion, the section of the act he has been taken into this case or not, like that. The subject and page, all those things. Next one. The next is open access online JSS. See, these are throughout every country have that legal information institutes. They are collecting, assimilating, and giving the full information to the society. We, the people, has to make aware of to the society and get benefit out of it. So Asia, Australia, this is based on country wise. Like Cyprus, global legal. The next one is Kenya. These are the countries. The next one is worldly. This is a World Legal Information Institute. So it is totally free and non-profit global legal research facility developed collaboratively by the 14 legal information institutes and other organizations. So their major aim is to provide a right information to the right user or the right way, in a right way, at free of cost. That's a very important. So we have to utilize these things and get out of what is. Suppose you can study the next slide more. This is a front page of that only. As a law students, you can go through and compare what are the acts and laws are available freely, how the databases have been given, how you can search and get the information like that, what are the search techniques these people applied, all those things you can use it. So here we are having a little bit a small comparative as shown in that, or how many databases available in each and every uh, legal information institute for the benefit of you. Next one. This is it is about the Asian Legal Information Institute, free access of the Asian law. So it have 330 databases, 28 Asian jurisdiction via 8 legal information as joined and they created this one. Next slide. This is Australia. Next one. This is for just information for you. Next slide. Yeah, this please stop. This is Legal Information Institute of India. Please, I request all the students just to compare how the world is there, how Legal Information Institute of is there. If you go through and compare each and every aspect of what are the coverage, how they are updated, whether they updated yesterday's judgment or yesterday's act amendments, all those things, it will be a good findings. And also you can suggest for the Legal Information Institute of India for the betterment and the development. So these things are very, that Legal Information Institute of India have 107 databases and a judgment of 37 courts and tribunals. So you can have more than 30,000 case laws like that. So, so it will be a best source of learning during the students' days. You can use it well. And next slide more. This is the homepage of that. You can just I put a worldly also, the Legal Information Institute of also. You can go through both the things. You learn it and prepare your report. What is the best? What is the worst? How these things are different. You can, what are the such strategy they applied? Then you will definitely come to know a wonderful aspects, how they are grouped the case laws, legislations, and they are available of journals. So journals also available, scholarship are available. What is a legal reform to be taken? Next slide. You can mention all those things. So it will be a good learning for you people. Next one. Next is that other aspect is a directory of open access journals. So here independent, DOAJ is independent and all funding is via donations, 22% of which comes from sponsors and 78 from members and publishing countries. So by that they are maintaining a good quality journals to be published in the open access with the permission of the author as well as the institutions to provide free access to all the society. Next slide. This is just a preview of that. Next one. This is also how they are arranged alphabetically. You can find out the titles of the journals by that. Next one. Suppose if you want to do research, whether your research has been legal research, whether duplicated or not, that has to be first. Most of the people is not concentrating on their topic, whether previously it is not possible because of that communication technology has not developed. Now our Inflict also made us it's still PhD thesis Shuddha Ganga and Shuddha Shruti and Shuddha Gangotri, like that. Even the synopsis level, you can learn whether somebody has done the same project. What I'm today starting to do legal research, any topic. So These are the international network digital library thesis and dissertation is worldwide. So you can, they are conducting a 80DD conferences every year. If you gone through it, it will be very wonderful information. How the countries are doing research, in what aspects doing the research, how they are progressive, or in which subject they are doing like that, you can come to know. The next slide is this is also a dissertation services. So when you want to do some research, you must go through all those things international level. The Influent is an Influent, I haven't put the screen, information library network. It is an Indian based database. It will provide all the information, all the universities as of now published PhD thesis, as well as the synopsis also available. So if you want to conduct or frame your research activities, you can go through from that readings, you can finalize, you can identify your research problem and the topic, all those things. Next. Just I want to insist before that sources part concluding, uh, there are also a people need help. We are visually gifted. God has gifted us all the physical performance can be done. There are also a society people are there. They are not in a position to read or get relevant information. So for that, I insist the librarian or those who are interested, people, affordable people can do some uh, visually impaired students to make, even you can also, these are the technology has come. JAWS is a software. It is a reading software. It is available in that Ministry of Justice, Social Justice at free of cost. You can do some assist to the people. The talking books or their braille books, these are little bit cost effective, cost oriented, but the people can help to those people. They also come with us and learn and see the world in a different vision through you people. The next is next one. These are the technologies. What we have from previous, the QR coding, just internet things, telemedicine, blockchain technology, 5G, nanotechnology, telehealth, emerging technologies, social media, and now we are in the artificial intelligence and big data. So these are the things will make a lot of information explosions and availability. You can, within a fraction of second, in a button, you can get millions of documents what you are searching. Then how you can, what your principal earlier told, that whether it is a right or wrong, that's a very key in that information explosion world. So that has to be verified. For that, we have to do something on that thing that I will put in the later stage. So what is the impact of artificial intelligence in legal research? So previously there are a lot of judgments. Even if you go through the Constitutional Legal Assembly debates, uh, the index page itself, the table of content itself, reading is very difficult. It will take more days because it is in a very huge number of volumes are available. Like that, if suppose if you want to go for a search in that AR case law, there are so many volumes from 1952. So it is very cumbersome for all the people to search. Now they makes analyze large set of judgments to predict likely case outcomes, assess the judge's tendency, assess next judge's tendency to identify legal risk patterns, useful in litigation. The AI play a major role. See, a advocate can read the judges through AI techniques. In next slide more. These are the tools and techniques in legal research AI. The semantic research. Suppose if you put anything, any search in the artificial intelligence software, they won't just pick up the words as it is. It is a understand the concept and get it. This is the best advantage to get the relevant information. Okay, this will be very useful for lawyers. Suppose they want to some arbitration definitions or arbitration concepts or any topic, so they can get full details about the in-depth. The next one is case law pattern recognition. The case law pattern recognition is nothing but you can identify how that AI can detect common legal reasoning patterns, enabling argument, building based precedent clusters. Precedent clusters. Earlier, how it happened, the AI will catch and let you know the advocates for best thing. Then is argument mining. It is AI tools extract the legal issues, holdings, and ratio from the judgments automatically. So it will save that time of the researcher not to go through the entire aspects of the arguments or earlier cases and get what is the finding, what is the judgment portion, all those things. So it will be very easy for the advocates as well as a researcher to, that tool will give that output. The next is legal analytics. It is a prevention analytics or revel analyze judge behavior. So it is a little bit, it will deal with the psychological triads of the honorable judges. So this tool will go to all the patterns how a judge is delivering the judgments. For this case, this subject, what based on these arguments, how is the pattern of judgment, delivery of judgment, the pattern. It will take into that, it will advise you, you can put the counter like this, so you can get the positive judgment. That type of tools are coming into the now. It will be very helpful for the advocates for easy get the positive output. Then is multilingual legal aid. Multilingual means this is very important because we have from Kanyakumari to Jammu Kashmir different languages. Our India has been categorized or divided by that language. So suppose if you speak somebody in Hindi, I don't know what is it is, but the people from Tamil Nadu also in the Supreme Courts and all the different high courts are all the likewise all the state persons or different courts. So this multilingual legal AI will help you immediate translate with content oriented. Our MHRD also has come with an AI tool, Anupua. It is a best translating tool. It will be immediately, it will do that translation from English to Tamil or English to any language or any language to English, like that. It is doing that. So that will be very useful for a researcher. Suppose if you are getting some other language, if you want to translate into the English, or if you getting some other language to other statewide language, you can do that. The next one is enhanced search capabilities. AI tools can process the vast amounts of legal documents, case laws, statutes, regulations much faster than traditional method. Previously, it is very difficult to go through all the case laws, search in all the legal documents, all those things. Now it will be very easy. The NLP, National Language Processing, allows a user to query the database with their everyday language and get easier and relevant information. This is a very important aspect of the AI. The next one is predictive analytics. It is AI can analyze historical data to predict outcome of a legal cases, as well as based on the previous judgment or process and precedents, it will find out what will be the next and how it will be. In this spot only, that I knew the American also worrying about, suppose what will happen if the AI predominantly dominate the human beings. Just a minute. Predominantly dominate the human being, that will be very difficult for the society to ask the mission what mission dictate to us. This is a positive also is there, but there is a lot of risk also in this thing. The next service is document review and analysis. These tools will be useful for drafting and pleadings and uh, drafting that agreements, all those things, because it will be identify the key clauses and inconsistencies, whether the document is clearly drafted or not. Like that, it will be very useful tool for the legal advocates as well as the legal researchers. The next one is legal research platforms. Here, there are a lot of the tools like Westlaw Heads, LexisNexis, and Rose. These provide sophisticated legal research capabilities. These platforms offer a tailor-made recommendation based on a specific legal queries and previous research. This will be helpful for uh, believe that output of that because they have that uh, name authenticity and best in the best in the market. Then one is collaboration tools. The collaboration tools will be very useful. Suppose the if you take the research in different colleges, suppose different law colleges in that state or the nation, so you can take into split the research projects in small pieces, and the you can use the AI to collaborate all the findings or all the your outputs. This will be very easy, and it will take care of without any issues damages. It will do that. So next slide. So what are the benefits you can get from this AI tools or speed? So that is one of the advantage of always with that technology. So uh, suppose if you want to search all the documents, it will be take a lot of time, but AI will make, because AI have a lot of advantages than just that other search techniques. What I earlier told that, because it will have the contextual and the languageal and the semantic concept or using it on that basis, it will be very fast and get a little bit good information. The next is accuracy. It's it will be accurate on the basis of context and that linguistics, all the tools what it is using it. The next one is cost efficiency. Suppose if you want to get the advocate or the charges are very high, but here it is not like that. It is little bit less amount of money you can spend on the but access. The next one is accessibility. Higher quality legal insights. Non-specialist can get higher quality. Suppose even a common man also, suppose if you have a litigation, if you have a problem, personal problem, you want to know what will be my affidavit, what will be my counter. So just you can pull out, give your all these uh, issues. It will frame an counter, it will frame an affidavit on the basis you even that legal analytics will say that whether you can get a possibility of favorable orders or not. That sort of things are there. Suppose if you want, it will also say you can find this case before this honorable judge, you can get it a favorable decision. If you file it before this judge, you can get that these type of output like that. There is a variation how the AI tools have that. Next slide. Then what is the risk? Anyway, what our principal told earlier, always there is a risk. Without a risk, nothing will come to an fulfill or get the benefit. When there is a risk, you can get the more level of advantages on that. The first point is hallucinations. AI can produce convincing but incorrect citation or misinterpret. This is where you have to use your little bit check on that part. The next is bias. The catch, if you would have been hear about that the catch memory, because once you are using a case law frequently, the same will be utilized. Take it, take it and get the output from that. That will be the problem based on the bias. The next one is confidentiality. This is AIs are using with the uh, cloud-based. So there may be a chances to that data will be taken by the clients, copied or censured like that. That will be there. So this is the one of the risk on that part. Then overlays. We should the risk is replacing legal reasoning with a mission conclusion without critical human review. Without what are the outputs? Suppose we are also the many people are sending their article, just to put their topic in the chat GPT, what it gives, introduction, copy and paste, then need, copy and paste, objectives, hypothesis, like that. They put under all those things, they will copy paste. That should not be like that. Even you can take that use of the AI tools, but you have to check whether it is a right or reasonable, reliable, all those things. Next, next slide. So this is here. I suppose if you want to use the AI best AI tools, you must be take care in all those things. You must verify. Treat AI output as a beginning, not a final one. The next is trusted platform. You should not go by. There are a lot of people uh, mischieving, even that frauds are going on. So we have to be very careful which platform we are utilizing AI tools. That is very important. The next is to document your process. Keep your trial showing how you reached your conclusion. So you must know about from the beginning of the search to up to end of that. Then only you will be aware and monitor. The next is stay updated. AI tools are very frequently changing day to day, so you must be very careful. Which tool you should not use older version or older tools for the new today's thing. That will make mislead the practice. All those things. Next slide. The future is no doubt we have to live with the even we lived with the COVID hmm, in that big issue. We can face all the technological aspects with our brain. God has given us a wonderful gift, that brain to human society. So we have to utilize our brain in a right way. So it is the AI with the real-time legislative update. AI is a co-counsel in court, providing on the spot case laws reference. So you can use it as a junior. AI will be a junior to take a small input. The generative AI is useful in the contract drafting and compliance monitoring, as well as suppose preparing affidavit counter like that. The ethical and regulatory frameworks will likely emerge to govern AI's role in the legal decision making. Once the growth comes, that ethical and as well as the other aspects will come into the same picture, and controlling will be taken into the future things. Next one. Always, as a librarian, it is our duty to evaluate any information you receive it, you get it from wherever you are. So, how you can evaluate? This is our small things. So, who has given that? The next one is you have to read beyond that what you get it. Then only you may know whether it is a good content or good or bad. Then you have to check the author, that is authenticity, supporting sources. What are the things it will think the output has come from? Check the date. It is very essential, important. Or it is a joke. Somebody has boosted to get the fame in the social media or like that. And check your biases, whether you are things. After that, you can check with the experts whether it is the right information or whether it is useful or not. The next one. Yes, I am coming for the conclusion. Not replacing the core legal research like lawyers' reasoning, judgment, and ethical responsibility. Artificial cannot. Always, when the computer digital library comes, all told that there is no possibility hereafter that printing book won't be available in the society like that. No, everything the computer-based things or it is an assistive technology, not an it is not a master. It is always a technology is always a tool and slave. So it will uh, work under us. So we have to use it wherever. If you go, there is a two sides of the coins. It will positive or negative. We have to identify. We have to have the capabilities to evaluate and utilize it. The radical transforming how the research is conducted from semantic search to predictive analysis. AI enables unprecedented speed, precision, and accessibility. The AI is using it, the speed, precision, and accessibility. However, these benefits come with the critical challenges. What earlier I told: risk of inaccuracy, embedded bias, all over reliance on machine-generated outputs. The legal profession taxes not simply adopt AI tools, but integrate them responsibly, like verifying the results, safeguarding confidentiality, and ensuring human oversight. All those things you have to utilize it, the artificial intelligence for the legal research. Next slide. Glance a book a day in a day, read a book in a week, buy a book in a month. It will make you develop a small home library in your home that will make your generation will be a knowledgeable generation, and also it will be very useful to the society. Wiser, so the society will become a wiser, so that will be good for the nation as well as individual development. Next. So learning gives creativity. Creativity leads thinking. Thinking leads to knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. It is given by our former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. With the words of the big man, I stop here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. If you have any doubts, please. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. From basic, what is research to the what are the AI tools are available, the impact of AI in research, the benefits and risk are the risk in using the AI tool in research. You explaining very well, which will be definitely benefited to our participants. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time and the whole presentation. If participants have any questions, the questions and answer session is for open. So please kindly put your question in the chat box. Sir, today in every time we are using the chat GPT tools. So for our students, how can you guide them in that way to, like, we are using the chat GPT in every single time. So how you can guide them for using these tools in their legal profession?
The chat GPT you can use it, but think you should not totally depend upon the output of the chat GPT. You will also have some reference books to read and collaborate with the output of the chat GPT and the realistic one. Then you have to go for making a fast and very submitting the assignments or research things. They are making very fast and get it
It's
even
time consuming.
most of the research reports they are using the Grammarly software to error to making it correct, Grammarly right. So these things should not be happen because if you depend upon totally machine, the knowledge what you learn will be questionable in the later stage.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have to use it for the better understanding or getting more information on this same subject.
Yes, the overall is the we don't wholly depend on the AI technology. We just go through the reference source as well. The
Yeah, sure.
authenticity is the
Very
most
important.
important. Yes, sir. Uh, Now we will end the session by the formal vote of thanks. I request you to our student head, uh, Bhavna, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks. एक मिनट मैं बोल रही हूँ कुछ तो before that, I will share the feedback link to the chat box. Those participants who attend the webinar and fill the feedback link, they will get the participation e-certificates within 4 to 5 days. Thank you so much, sir, once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Over
much.
to Bhavna.
On the behalf of HFES College of Law, I, Bhavna Tiwari, Student Head of Library Advisory Committee, I feel truly honored to express my heartfelt thank you to our respected resource person, Dr. S.K. Ashok Kumar, sir, the Chief Librarian and Campus Director of the Tamil Nadu, the Dr. Ambedkar Law University, for being with us today and sharing the enlightening session on legal research in the age of AI. Your clear and inspiring presentation has not only expand our knowledge of AI-based legal research, but also motivate us to use this modern tool to make our research more accurate, faster, and meaningful. I would also like to thank our supporting management, Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti, for giving us this opportunity to organize such an important and timely program. My special thanks to our Honorable President Dr. Rajendra Singh, our Director Dr. Usha Mukundan ma'am. We are truly grateful for their guidance, encouragement, and dedication to promoting academic excellence in our institute. A heartfelt word of thanks to our in charge principal, Dr. Madhura Kalamkar ma'am, for their continuous support, vision, and leadership which made this event possible. I also wish to thank our IQAC Coordinator, Assistant Professor Mrs. Shaisha Ghosalkar ma'am for her continuous help and during the program planning smooth leadership and running this webinar very smoothly. Finally, and sincere appreciation to all our faculty members, teaching, non-teaching staff, volunteers, and all the participants for their active support, which has played a big role in making this program successfully. Once again, thank you to our Dr. S.K. Ashok Kumar sir for their valuable insight and for inspiring us to look forward to the future of legal research with confidence. We hope to host many research and interesting and useful session in the future. Thank you, sir.
Thank you to all. Thank you
Thank-
so much for your
Yeah, yeah.
listening in time. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye.
good day, sir. Thank you. Participants, please fill the feedback link which is already put in the chat box. The link will be open with the next 10 minutes, and the participation e-certificate will you will get within 4 to 5 working days. Thank you.